The views expressed in this episode may, or may not, represent the perspectives and beliefs of the author and presenter of this work. This work is intended in the spirit of exploratory musings and is meant for entertainment, enlightenment, or offense by the viewer as the viewer sees fit or has need. Viewer discretion may be advised.
This mower I run is old. It's at least 20 years since it was new. It was used when it was gifted to me by a friend, back when things for me were pretty lean. It works well. It's reliable. It starts every time. Doesn't burn oil. Good on gas. It pushes straight and cuts level. What more could a man need? Still, my hybrid driving neighbors don't like it when I use it. In their thinly veiled disgust for my mowing practice, they shoot me looks as though I were out in my yard, openly beating a baby seal with a lead pipe. It's sort of hard to take. Look, the old mower emits greenhouse gases and makes an awful noise. I get it. In this way, like when I drive to the supermarket in my old Taurus, turn on the air conditioner, or relieve myself of the consequences of a bean burrito, I'm unwittingly contributing to our collective destruction. All of us, me, my neighbors, future generations, tropical fruit bats, polar bears, and penguins too. It's in the air, so to speak. If what's reported about all this climate stuff is true, which the evidence unflinchingly points out it is, then basically we're all shoveling out spadefuls of our own graves. And that's pretty heavy. What to do? Another mammoth I haven't speared to pin down. Look, I didn't make the rules or lobby Congress back in the day for lax regulations, the cost of which are now coming due. These are the tools I've inherited. As a regular working Joe, my neighbors won't stop giving me the stink eye until I drop a few Benjamins to buy a green mower, like the one they push around in their hemp Speedos. What am I supposed to do? Like pebbles tossed into a great pond, it appears my actions, as mundane and harmless as they may seem, have an outsized shadow of unintended consequences. I'm reminded of those folks in India I saw on a National Geographic once, who wear surgical masks and walk lightly in flip-flops so as to harm no other living thing. If I take all of this as closely to heart as I'm told I should be, I find I'm turning into Horton who hears a who. What am I supposed to do with all of this? Not mow my lawn? Get run over by somebody else's old Taurus as I walk to the store? Or not sleep in air conditioning and be even crankier than I normally am? Stop eating bean burritos? I'm boggled by all of this, plain and simple. They keep changing the rules, and this old dog is having a hard time learning all the new tricks. Just give me a practical, concrete solution that's affordable, and I'll employ it. But please, don't shame me with unsolvable conundrums. That garbage drives a man to distraction. And when it all matters, and no solution is sure, a soul gets overwhelmed and stops trying on anything. I hate unsolvable problems. We're all in it together, this much is true. So maybe instead of shaming one another, we could instead work together towards a common workable solution. I'm a reasonable man. Throw this dog a frickin' bone. If it means that much to them, why don't my neighbors loan me their green mower, or offer to cut my lawn? I won't ask to borrow the hemp Speedo, though. I have my limits. We all like neat and tidy solutions wrapped up in easily digestible conclusions. But what if there are none to be found? Maybe we just need to be a little more patient with one another while we figure out this complex stuff. It's a start. Mercy.